Hey guys, Sin here, and welcome back to Field Upgrade. Today we're going to be looking at the Assault Kit with the Combat Medic Field Upgrade, and take a little look at how powerful you can be as a healer if you dedicate yourself to reviving and healing your teammates, not just your squad mates, but your teammates in a round. I come in a little bit late in this rush match, but I wasn't expecting much, and it turned out to be a really great round. Prior to joining the server, I had already made up my mind that I was going to record footage for you guys showing the power of the Combat Medic. So the way I'm playing throughout this entire round is kind of displaying how you should act as a healer for your team in a live round. So keep a close eye on the movements I make and the actions I take. The first thing you need to know when you decide to play the healing role in Battlefield is that you're not going to be on the front lines shooting at guys. You're going to want to be making sure you use ample cover. You move with the largest clusters of players. As you can see here, I'm running down the hill with, it looks like, a separate squad from my own, and mine is following if you look at the mini-map. But I'm trying to keep the momentum going here, and I see people pushing, so I decide to help them. If you decide to play the healing role in Battlefield, this is what you should be doing. Supporting the players who are actively pursuing the objectives. So you're not going to want to sit back and heal the guys who are camping off in the distance. You're not really going to get a whole lot of points that way, and you're not going to be supporting your team as much. There won't be as many people to revive, and there won't be as many people to heal. So just keep pushing. As a combat medic, you're going to be on the front lines with the attackers, keeping them alive. So you don't have to be necessarily a great shot to be an effective combat medic. The only knowledge you really need is cover. So always keep a lookout for cover. Always make sure that you bring the Combat Medic Field Upgrade if you decide to be a medic, because this Field Upgrade allows you to carry 2 health boxes. You can place 2 down at any time. The first one, the third one you place after you've already placed 2 will take the place of the first one that you had put down. So it basically chains itself wherever you place one. So you can put them in hot spots where you've got clusters of teammates and get just tons and tons of healing points. Reviving is also another important thing to take note of. If you decide to bring the paddles, which I highly recommend if you want to be a medic, make sure that you're not always in the habit of quick reviving. What you saw me doing, just the quick paddles on the guys saying revive 20, that's a quick revive. However, later in this round, you'll see, I'll try and point it out for you guys, I get a couple of 50 revives and 100 revive assists. The longer you hold the paddles down, the more health your teammate will come back with when you revive them. So it doesn't take very long to get a 100 revive, but if you're not actively behind cover and your squad mate is not within range, it's not advisable. However, you can charge it up while you're in cover and walk out to them. This will help keep a guy up. There we go, there's a 100 revive right there. He was out in the open, so I charged up my paddles to make sure that he could run to cover, the next piece of cover, safely without dying instantly. At 20 health, any round, pretty much at any range, will kill you. So when it comes to reviving, make sure that you practice charging your paddles up if you have the cover. The combat medic field upgrade also helps with this, as the third perk allows you to charge your paddles significantly faster than you would normally. So the squad points are required to get this perk, but once you get it, your default quick revive is now 34, You'll see in a moment here, after I get some more squad healing points, my default revive will turn from 20 to 34. This is very powerful if you're going to be on the front lines reviving your squad and the rest of your team. And one of the things I wanted to point out to you guys is, if you decide to be a medic, make sure you're reviving blueberries too. That means those blue teammates on your screen, not just the guys in your squad. These guys give you just as many points when you revive them. Not when you heal them, but when you revive them. There's the 34 revive I was talking about. But these guys, the blue guys, the rest of your team, will give you just as many points for a revive as your squad mates. So you're getting points, just as many points for reviving them. And it's a nice courtesy. If you die and you see an assault player run right over your body, it feels like the rest of your team just isn't trying. So put this into practice, guys. If you bring the paddles, if you bring the defibrillators, make sure you're reviving teammates as well. This is the whole point of me making this video, actually, is to make sure that everybody understands you don't have to just revive your squad mates. But anyway, we're about to wrap it up here, so I hope you guys learned a thing or two about reviving and healing. Until next time, sin out.